is Prime, and I bid you welcome to Subnautica Saturday. And here is your gracious host, Jay First Lewis.
Good afternoon, everyone, and good evening and good morning to everyone in the world. It's really exciting that you could all join me in this hurricane-ridden part of the United States right now. And it's not quite that bad, but it's starting to get rainy a little bit. I don't know if you've seen my latest video on my other channel there. I was caught in that freak rainstorm, and this is kind of how what it's like here. Latest predictions look like thank you, Rod, excellent. Latest predictions look like it's not going to be that bad, but yeah, you can never really predict until it actually passes. So we're all prepared here. We've charged up all the batteries that we could find, and we've got flashlights, we've got radios. In fact, this is something I'll keep close by here. This receives the NOAA weather radio. I'm going to just switch that on here. Keep an ear out for messages during our stream, so just in case there is any emergency messages that are coming in. So yes, that's one thing. We've got some water in containers, so we can hopefully get through this should something bad happen. Often it's not really that something super bad happens, but there'll be knock-on effects like flooding in the streets, no electricity, aircon not working, that sort of thing. And that's just something, we'd like to avoid. Hopefully we'll keep our electricity for as long as possible so I can play with 3D software. There we go. That's let's see how it goes there. My t-shirt, that's right, this is my new t-shirt, Hakuna Matata, Lion King. I hope you like it. Lovely, wonderful message there. I thought, this is, picked it up at our new Target store. There we go. Very good. Thank you for reminding me that, Julia. Today, of course, we have something planned that fits with the red t-shirt look, which is we're going down to the Larva Castle. So we're parked there, I believe, actually, we hope, there we go. We've left our trusty submarine here last time in the depths. We're kind of being attacked by these little critters here. These are called lava larvae, and they like to draw power out of a submarine, which is not so nice. We're 1,200 meters deep. We've activated a teleportation portal which teleports us from one of these stations down here back into the real world, like the safe shallows, almost the safe shallows. And there's a lot more to explore, so we'll see if we can make that happen. I can see I've got that beacon stuck in my vision here again. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see if we can take care of that. Oh, and also, I've just noticed I'm not seeing the chat overlay on my main monitor. That's also something. Let's give me just 1 second and we can make that happen. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all well. Christina, how's the jaw? How can you eat foods? Is that one of those things? Can you do that already? Oh, and Hondo DD is here. Hello, hello, hello. Very nice to see you. Welcome to Subnautica Saturday. If only I could control the game. There we go. I can. Can I? Stand up. There we go. Very, very good. That's a good start, isn't it? So, creepy noises down here. I personally do not curse. I prefer you don't do that either. Inventory full. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, screenshots here. Let's worry about screenshots here and fritter some of these things away. Look at that. We've got some kyanite. We've got some power cells. I can't even remember exactly where we are. So, titanium can go at the bottom. There's the plasteel ingot and kyanite that can go at the bottom too. Let's do that. And that stuff, nickel ores, that can go at the bottom. And of course, I totally forgot about this. Miranda, welcome to the stream. Super nice. Thank you so much for signing up on Patreon as well. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you to do that. I hope you're getting a lot out of Discord already. And yeah, that's just the kind of community we are. We try helping each other. So, you know, if you have any questions, please let us know. One of us will always answer. And you get the credit as well, which is super cool. Hondo, shall I do that? Hondo DD. Don't we have, oh, nickel ore, there we go. Now where are we going to put the kyanite? Kyanite, perhaps in the random locker, because that's a little bit random for now. And the batteries we're going to put at the top, and then we're going to have something to eat. Very important. Prawn suit depth module Mark 1. That's something we're going to put that in here as well. Oh, that just sounds scary when that happens. We've only noticed that last time, that since we're down here, it looks like the submarine is actually waving, like, you know, just going left and right. It's a little bit creepy. Oh, no chewing still for you. Have they taken the staples out yet? Oh, there we go. Great minds think alike. And do you have any pause between that and them starting chemo with you, Christina? Because I remember when I was in hospital, they gave me about, the plan was to give me like 4 to 6 weeks of a pause, and then they wanted to start with the chemo. Well, while we're here, actually, last time I was gonna scrounge these picture frames together a little bit so that we have room for a few more. So I think I might just do that. So I'll go and deconstruct these and put a few more up here. Makes this all a bit more homey. So never mind about the pictures, they'll all come back. That's the plan. Picture frame. Turn this back into the gallery that it once was. That's why we've got all the copper. So one goes here. There we go. Yeah, I've played the game since beginning of the year, I think. Oh yeah, since the beginning of the year I've been streaming it, but we've played it before that. We did a playthrough, so this is not my first playthrough. But every playthrough is very different, so this time I'm trying out things that I didn't get a chance to try out last time. And I thought I'd share it with everyone. Run out of copper. Let's go grab some more copper wire. I'm thinking 2 more picture frames. We have so much copper, it's crazy. There. Oh yeah, also Miranda, these game streams, they're not really about the game so much as us all just, hanging out and having a chat about anything and everything really, mostly including 3D stuff, of course. So if you do have any questions, the game streams are like, office hours kind of thing to go and just say, hey, I've come across this and how do I deal with that? So that's, that's one of those things that we discuss all kinds of things. So don't be afraid to ask. Oops. There. So even though they're not that evenly spaced, we have a lot more picture frames here. Let's see if we can bring back the screenshots we had. So one was here, take my sugar to tea, that was Rod's. Let's put that on here, very good. Rod gets applause, of course, there we go. How's Jo, by the way, Rod? Is she watching? And this is Patrick's. This is Patrick made this. Servers Lewis, please wait. I found copper. I've heard you're in great need of it, which is correct. That is, it's very funny, very cool. And this here is one that my friend Kieran on Facebook sent me. He drove past something called the something festivals, Henley Festival, I believe, and snapped that out of a moving car and thought of me when We've been talking about Jay's Crab Shack so much, so thank you so much for that submission. This one is Brian's, very exciting. Brian has 3D printed this. It is, of course, a juvenile Reaper Leviathan. Very exciting. Oh, and this, I made this because that was one of my tutorials, the dancing mouse. Very cool. Oh, you're a PC gamer, how exciting. Yeah, because I suppose the boundaries are really kind of fluid these days, aren't they? Let's see, we had this before. I don't think we'll put that back. Voodoo Vince of the cake. There we go. That's the belated birthday cake for Joe. I'm going to put that in here. Portal cake, very cool. Then here we can put, well, why don't we just put Rod's latest, which is the little liquefy tutorial you did there. Thank you so much, Rod. That's that's very nice. Where you put that 3D figure and these curtains. You've built these curtains from scratch. So yeah, very exciting stuff. And these two, well, here I was thinking we're going to put a bit of a promo here, because this is the audiobook I've just narrated, which is, of course, Brian Flicker's, aka Zero Kelvin's, Flicker World. So very exciting. We're going to have this as an ongoing promo here. In fact, speaking of this, Brian, if you're still happy with the giveaway towards the end of the stream, we're thinking of giving away one copy of the audiobook of Flicker World to anyone who's watching here on Mixer and on YouTube. So we're going to, spread the love. If you're still cool with that, Brian, let's do that. And then we have one more frame that we can put something in. What shall we use? Voodoo Vince, maybe? Voodoo Vince, or the girls, in fact, playing Subnautica, also possible. Or the Crisp Machine. Excellent. Maybe Voodoo Vince. I like Voodoo Vince. Come on, let's do that. He is so cute. Oh, okay, so you're watching on YouTube, I get you, but you're chatting on Mixer, I got you. Cool. No problem. Latency on YouTube is always one of those things. Ever since we discovered this on Mixer, that it's so much better, it's just, Mixer's just the place to be. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, Ninja is playing. That's why we're getting a bit of delay here. Only 10,000 viewers? My God, that's crazy. Yeah, well, we have to finish the game, Rod. That's what happened to Voodoo Vince. You can't follow, Hondo? No, follow, absolutely. So let's see what we're going to do now, because I, of course, have completely forgotten where we actually are exactly. So, and the view from the sub isn't exactly, well, let's just say, isn't exactly great. Let's just go out and remove that little critter that's sucking out energy from the sub. Let's do this. Have we got, yeah, that's all tanked up here. Good stuff. And welcome back, Dreamlab, by the way. How was your World of Warcraft escapade? Are you still playing? I had envisioned you kind of playing literally 24/7. Now that you got on that server, I thought maybe you're just gonna, go and play until you fall asleep at the wheel, so to say. Still playing? Oh my God! Look at that. No, good on you. I was thinking about you, and I thought, no, he's probably, now that you are on that server, you're probably gonna make sure you're gonna stay there. Ouch! There we go. Woo! I'm just going to swim around a little bit and get my bearings, because I think one of the ideas we had last time was to upgrade something. We have upgraded the sub to level 3, I believe. I don't remember how far we've gone with the sub and where we actually are. Look at that, Warper, how you doing? Oh. This is definitely Larva Castle area here. what's this? Diamond. Yeah, sure. Yeah, screams in the distance. That's never good. Yeah, we'll see you soon, Hondo. Yes, Miranda, tell us about what you play. Oh, look, we can scan this guy. Leviathan skeletal remains. Let's do that. Reaper Leviathan skeleton. Reapers are ill-suited to high-temperature environments, suggesting this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside its control. Trace muscle tissue remains on the bones, indicating the specimen died in recent months. Burns and other physical damage to the skeletal structure likely became prey of something bigger. Bigger than that? Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. So this isn't actually its end. This has just been flooded with lava, I guess. I think
30 seconds.
Oh, good point. Thank you so much for warning me there, computer. I think one thing we should definitely do is get a beacon or two, take a beacon or two with us, so that if we do find something noteworthy like we did last time, like the entrance to that thermal facility, which is actually what that was, the thermal facility, we can then go and find it again. So perhaps that's my next mission, to make some buoys, not buoys, what are they called again? Beacons, there we go. Kevin beacons. And somebody suggested last time that we should also go and build ourselves an upgrade for the sub, which will get rid of all these lava larvae that are sucking electricity out of our little sub. So perhaps that's also a good idea. Just checking if any are here that are currently doing that, but no, that's good.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So, more copper. 2 of those. And I believe the metals locker is where we can put the gold. Perfect. And we need... lithium can go in here. Great. We did need lithium for something. I just forgot what it was. We could also go down and fill up our titanium locker while we're here. I think maybe we should do that in a minute. Hey, Joe! Good to see you. And sorry to hear about your sinuses. Yeah, that's deployables, isn't it? Yes, and deployables, there we go. One beacon. Do you know, Patrick, I feel similar. I have been doing so many other things. I haven't touched much of DAZ or Blender for a while. So hopefully in the next coming weeks I get back to doing that. So many videos, so many live streams. It certainly helps that the 3D shenanigans are currently on hold, on a pause, and we've finished abduction. So that'll be nice to have one place to gather, and then create some more uploads and take it from there, really. And then once I've got a bit more free time, we can pick another game to finish. Perhaps, you know, pick up Voodoo Vince every once in a while and finish that game. That's a good response, Miranda. Very good response there. So let's make those beacons here. Oh, have we done that? We have. There we go. Ah, perfect. So while we're at it, let's go and mine some titanium. Ah, docked vehicles below its current crush depth. Well, okay, let's do that. Let's not do that then. This is one of the mods, I believe. Mods. Ah, did I put that in here in the locker? I think that's how I did it, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Prawn Suit Depth Module Mark 1. There we go. So how do we upgrade that into Mark 2 then? Exosuit. Oh, there we go. 2 lithium, 5 titanium, 3 kyanite. We have that, ladies and gentlemen. That's very, very cool. Well, I say, let's put some smooth jazz on and build that thing. All right. What luck that we just picked up that missing piece of lithium, because I think that's exactly what kept us from doing that last time. And there's also, don't we have a gems locker? Yeah, gems plus. There we go. Ha! Let's pop that diamond right in there. And then wasn't there the random locker that had the kyanite? Awesome. Very good. Woohoo. Ha! That is a good idea, Dreamlab. Maybe we should do that. Was that all? Totally forgot already. Crazy short-term memory. What else do we need? Oh, titanium. No problem, darling. And if we have to undo lockers for that, 5. Ah, look at that. We have 4, and we need 1 more piece. Can you believe it? That's crazy. Do we have 1 anywhere? No. Well, I say no. No. No kyanite. Look at that. Vast amounts of kyanite. That's very good. We will need a kyanite locker next. Will I remember it in here? I think I'm going to take it out. I think I'm going to take it out and put it in the random locker because it's already got the blue thing here. Let's put that in here. 5 of those. Random locker. I'll remember that. So I'm just going to go take that plasteel ingot out here and perhaps put that also in the random locker. And I'm doing that, of course, because it is so super easy to replace a locker. Just go take that thing down. That gives us 2 pieces of titanium. Only 1 of which we need. That's an interesting question, Patrick. I've never quite figured out which graphics card my computer picks or which one the BIOS picks. I don't think it matters to DAS, but it matters to the games. So sometimes you can't change which GPU the games pick. So if you have the 980 in the first slot and the games continuously pick that, it's probably a good idea to switch that around. Oh, is it empty? Ah, thank you, Julia. Very good. Oh, thank you, Christina. Sorry. Julia just relayed your message. There we go. So, that's Mark 2 then. Can we also upgrade that to Mark 3? I mean, I'm just, curious. What was that? Was Mark... No, Mark 2 is the only thing we can do. Okay. Let's pop that in here. Crush depth, 1,700 meters. That is very, very cool. Let's go and... health, 77%. Energy, fully charged. Anything else in here? No, completely empty. Awesome. Let's go and mine some titanium. Rebuild that locker. as he falls into the deepest crevice in the underwater world here. Oh, this is very cool. I don't think we've ever walked this ground with a prawn suit, so this is very interesting. Dude, this is less fun. Oh, dude, that's like so mean. Oh, man. Julia said, save the moment this guy killed me. What a shame. Do we need Jay's death counter? That's just, you know, let me just go grab that death counter. What a shame. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Death counter, where are you? I thought it was here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Thank you, let's go and do that thing. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, last time I did so well. I didn't die at all, which was really nice, so... Hey, one of those things. I'm just going to bring up that little chat bot so we can talk to it and give it commands and we can check how many times I've actually died. Excuse me for 1 second while I get that going. Yes, Patrick, I was going to ask about the shoulder. What happened with the shoulder there? That's terrible. That's just so unnecessary, isn't it, when that happens? Any of these things... Health that just gets in the way of stuff, especially if it completely, well, paralyzes is the wrong word here, but if it just takes you out of commission that way, you know. Like, exactly, Julia's got a gammy shoulder at the moment. She's wearing the sling thing, so, you know, not good either. No, exactly. And, you know, the older we get and all that, don't remind me. Okay, Julia, you can kick off that death counter. Try it, see if you can do it. And let's go out again and get our... Oh yeah, health. Our food situation needs to be slightly sorted. Excellent. Oh yeah, do you know what? Because there's always one more button I haven't pressed, is it? No, that's not it. This is it. I can already put... one in. Try it again. See if it works now. Woohoo! Awesome. Today Jay died 1 time. Oh yes, food. Right. I mean, we've been too close to warpers before. They never killed us outright. That's just, you know, that's just crazy. Unbelievable. There. Fed and happy. Rod, have you got the Chex Mix at the ready? There it is, look at that. Dude, what would we do without painkillers? I remember when I was in a lot of pain, it was just so nice to have something that could at least take that away. If you live with pain a lot, man, it just robs you anything and everything that you can do, think of. It has such a detrimental effect on your life. Pringles, that's hardcore, Rod. Don't overdo it. Chex Mix is healthy and all, you know. Pringles. Oh, do you know, the other thing I'm slightly annoyed about is this stuck beacon here. There, that's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Silver. Could drill for a little bit of silver. I mean, while we're here, you know, and it's at our fingertips. Yeah, currently we don't really know what it is there in Julia's shoulder. So she has an MRI soon, next week, and then hopefully we'll find out more. Thank God for MRIs and those types of non-invasive scans. They're very, very helpful. I've just had my latest CT scan, and that went well. So that was, you know, it was very good. Indeed. So everything is fine, no recurrence of cancer, which is very nice. Nebby Neb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is good news. Rod, I've even posted the images on my other channel. If you want to have a look at what I look like on the inside, you can totally go there and have a look at that. It's called JCT Scan 2019. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention, Christina, by the way. I had accidentally labeled this CT Scan 2016, which is, of course, not correct. So, Eagle Eyes Christina has totally spotted that I was talking about the 2019 scan, so I did a little, just amended the title there. Yeah, CT scan, we're talking about aches and pains. Oh, look at this guy. He looks evil too. And Julia needs an MRI, and Christina recently had a scan, and Patrick may need to have a scan, and we've all had scans. Crazy stuff. We're getting old, you know. It's the Scan Clan. That's who we are. Nicole, awesome. Didn't we quite clearly see Al? Oh yes, he shoots, doesn't he? Oh, he's mean. Also, leave my thing alone. Let's, repair this. There. Poor prawn suit gets attacked all the time here. Ow! Good thing we've got plenty of medkits and a medkit fabricator. Dude, we have drilled that Reaper Leviathan to death. Do you want us to do that with you too? What's with this very same instrument, I must say. Right, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. It's crazy. Yeah, you started it. Yeah, you swim away. Hunt you down. We're just here for the titanium and the kyanite and, other things. Ah, there we go. Looks like this might just be what we're after. Oh no, that's lead. Do we need that much lead? That's the spirit, Joe. Absolutely. That's the spirit. See? Young. That was so funny. Kiwi Hawk said that to you on Discord. It was so funny. You're a little bit younger than I am, which was so funny. He's 70, so it's very true. Hey, Jeremy! We are seriously going out into the whole world today. Australia and Malaysia now. How exciting. That is so cool. All the way from the east coast of the hurricane-ridden eastern seaboard of the United States. Oh, just in. M Casual posted a new video about FBX and Blender. That's good. Very good. Okay, titanium has been acquired. Oh, speaking of YouTube, there's a new feature that I've only just heard of, and I suppose they're doing this because Twitch is doing that. They have traditionally only had pre-roll and post-roll ads in their videos, but no real ads for streams. So I believe they've just rolled something out called stream ads, and I think only a small number of streamers are currently in the beta program, but it means that at any moment, basically, the stream will be kind of, spontaneously interrupted by advertising. And I'm not sure if we have an influence over what adverts are shown, but it'll be, I could basically be in the middle of a sentence and it just goes. Brian Cramer's fascinating sci-fi novel Flicker World is now available as an audiobook narrated by yours truly. You can get it from Amazon, Audible, and iTunes. There's a link to a free sample in the description. Happy listening. So I don't really know how that's going to work, but yeah, something like that is being rolled out. And yeah, I wonder if we can tell which adverts we actually want to see and which ones we don't. So yeah, we'll just see how that pans out. If it's good stuff, I don't mind advertising, you know. Rod, that is hilarious. Can you imagine Rod for Poser? That would be so cool. Now on Renderosity, made by Rod. But then you'd also have to put the price, and now that's a difficult one. Because, oh, Hair's different product altogether. Oh, he's grumpy. See, right in the face. You started it, my friend. I told you. Leave me alone. Down here for something else. Do we need kyanite too while we're here? Why don't we just stock up on a bit of kyanite here? Deep blue, heat-resistant crystal. I like that. I'll have a look when we get back to the ship. But I'm thinking, yeah, definitely Rod, and then there's just this button, not for sale. You cannot afford him. He is unique. He cannot be bought. Hair prop, $4.99. Very cool. Come on. Oh, inventory full. Oh. How did you try and do that, Rod? Did you use what app did you use for that to make yourself? They broke them all, so funny. Oh, here's the warper again. Ah, there's more titanium right down here. We just can't carry it all, so let's just go back, fritter it away into relevant lockers.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Thank you so much, Miranda. And you too. I hope all goes well. Have fun with all the efforts you're about to embark on, and drop by any time. We'll be here next Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if Florida is still, you know, available to stream out of. I say we need a bit of, you know, locker music here, perhaps. Oh, first of all, we need to build another locker into which... Oh, that's the wrong tool, isn't it? There we go. Into which to put titanium. There we go. That's not really locker music, is it? What's going down? There we go. Much better. No, that's not it either. Hang on a minute. How about this one? Yes, there we go. Smooth jazz shall be deployed. Fill that whole locker up with titanium. Was that in the metals locker? Do we have a nickel locker? We do, don't we? There we go. Nickel locker. Perfect. All right. And while we're here, let's also just quickly name this thing so that we remember it's filled with titanium. There we go. Any special color, or should we just, you know? No. Leave it like it is. Gotcha. Yes, never give up. I love it. It's another critter sucking energy out of us here. Shame we can't just go and knife him. Oh, we can! Whoa, slight bug, but hey, that's okay. How did I slash him through the glass? Hey, maybe it's not glass. Maybe it's, you know, something else. We need more music. Excellent. It's almost like we need a whole kyanite locker now. So maybe I should just rename the random locker into kyanite. A bug with a bug in a bug. That's very cool. I like it. And can we actually make more? Yeah, look at that. We can make more lockers. Haha, we shall do that. Says the crazy scientist over here. More lockers. The titanium 2.0 goes in here, or something else. This here, I'm going to take the kyanite out. We're going to leave this the random locker, and this shall be the dedicated kyanite locker. You have so much kyanite that you actually need to build a locker. That's kind of cool. How do you spell that again? Kyanite. Does that exist? There. Oh, and now your computer is working again? That is very, very cool. Congrats! Silver will come in, and then of course there's a few gems. Good. I'm going straight back out and mine the rest of that. Well, you know, minus some coffee here quickly. That's one of the bad things about a laptop, isn't it, Steve? That there's really, if something is broken, other than replacing the hard disk, you can't really do much. I mean, yeah, there's that, and perhaps the RAM, but really that's the end of it with a laptop. And some things allow you to replace the kind of Wi-Fi antenna, Bluetooth thing. I'm really glad it works again. That's, you know. So what's the news on the rigging video then? Now that you have a working computer again. Oh. Yeah, Rod, I think of my computers also more than just machines. I mean, they have their own personalities, like you say, and they're also, I don't know, they're dear to me. Even old computers that really don't cut the mustard anymore, I'm still thinking of them as, well, you know, he was not built for today's tasks, and he can still operate as a small web server and still be part of the family somehow. Mm-hmm. I've worked out the other day when I bought my iPad. I worked out more titanium. I've worked out that Apple just, I mean, it's kind of almost a different topic, but it's also about how long do these things last. Not so much how long does the hardware last, but how long are these things supported for. And with Apple, it's all about the dude, that's crazy. All about the CPU there. And their CPUs they support them for about 5 years, sometimes longer. But essentially, if you have whatever chip in there, A, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, you can have a look at when that thing has been created, when it's been released. Usually they've been released in the iPhones. And then from that date on, you have about 5 years to play with that device. And then there won't be any software updates anymore. So with my new iPad, the latest generation iPad, it has a chip that was released 2 years ago. So I get the A10 chip, I think it is. And I get about 2.5 years of life out of this thing until it won't work anymore. And at that point, just like you said, Patrick, it is then advisable to buy a whole new thing because there ain't no replacing nothing in that thing. Oh, a little bit of mountaineering here. See if I can get to the top of the world over here. Whoops, unless of course I slip off enthusiastically. Now that we have a kyanite locker, perhaps I'll get more kyanite. You never know what that's going to be used for. Whoa! Hondo, now you can follow! How exciting! Thank you so much! I wonder if Mixer had a bug or something that didn't let you do that before. I'm glad you're following. Very exciting. And off you go again. See you later. Thanks for dropping by to follow. I like it. Deep blue heat-resistant crystal. See, this is why you have to create them, Rod. It's crazy to think about it that way, but they're protecting you because you're creating them. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? If you wouldn't do that, you wouldn't have anyone for you to look over. Pick up lithium. There we go. Oh, dude, now that's just disgusting, isn't it? What are we gonna do with that? I'm gonna have to go get out, and oh my God, it's two of them. Ah, that's crazy. Get off. Next thing you know, you're dead in the water. The dark crystal, does that have anything to do, Patrick, with the dark crystal as in starring David Bowie? No, right? Remake of that? Jim Henson, that one. Oh yeah, okay, that is that one, yeah. Is he in it? Is that the one? I've never seen it. Okay. No, dude. Poor prawn suit. Let's go and repair it. No. Dude, don't even. I've got a knife. Come on, get on board. We're under attack.
Captain, all systems online.
Can I actually repair that thing while it's here now? Or maybe I can do it from the ground floor there. Oh, this is a hostile environment. Barking and everything. Oh, is that what it is? Very cool. Well, lock you back in here. Just out of interest, let's have coffee, of course. They're steaming all the way here. That's crazy. I just wanted to check how we make that upgrade for the Cyclops. So there's two that could be interesting that we can build. Engine efficiency we already have. The shield generator, that could be interesting. That's one that would wrap our sub in kind of a barrier. It'll take off a lot of energy, but it'll work. It's kind of nice. And it'll also get rid of these little lava larvae there that are sucking the energy out of us. Sonar upgrade, that's also cool. Computer chip and some magnetite. I think we could swing that if we had the magnetite. Cyclops docking bay repair module. Now that's an interesting one because I think that will repair the prawn suit while it's docked. And it looks like we can basically start using it. All we need is a second repair tool and some copper wire. So that's something we could do. Fire suppression system. Also something we could do. And I believe we already have the decoy tube upgrade. Well, I like the sound of this. We've got a lot of copper, and I like the idea of my sub repairing my prawn suit while it's docked, because I can only repair this thing now manually if I take it out. So perhaps we should do that. Let's get some copper for that. Maybe in the more copper locker. Because we have more copper in the other copper locker, don't we? Yes, very good. Very good. So let's turn that into copper wire. Oh, wrong room, sorry. Copper wire, there we go. And now, yeah, also, how do we make a repair tool? That's equipment, isn't it? Because, you know, I don't really want to be without a repair tool. Tools, there we go. Repair tools. Silicone rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if we give up our repair tool for this thing and our sub breaks, we won't be able to repair our sub. And I don't think we have access to cave sulfur down here. That's like, you know, deep shallows, crash fish. Same with silicone rubber. I don't think we can take that chance. I think that has to go on the back burner. Yeah. I think we're going to put that on the back burner. Sorry. Oh, could utilize that copper for another picture frame, I guess. Why don't we do that? There's always something to put on walls. Maybe here. There we go. Huh. Anything exciting here? Well, maybe just this. Yeah, that'll send a message. And also, if I switch off the lights, then this is going to illuminate my cockpit here. Very cool. Yes, let's do that. I like it. Oh yes, fluid intake. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do all of it. There.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's a little bit of fluid intake. So glad we have these lantern fruit trees on board. Oh, okay. That's a no from you, Christina. 3ds Max is not something we should be wasting our time with. I've heard that before, by the way, so that's interesting that you say that as well. I'm just going to go put that in here so I can take all the titanium with me, and then I'll come right back and pick that up. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't know that. Is it going the way of the soft image and all that? Or not soft image, Houdini, I believe, was it? Those types of softwares that were great once, and they just don't have a place anymore in our society. True space. That doesn't ring a bell, Brian. Titanium. Oh, what do Ubisoft use then, Christina? Oh, yes, of course, duh. So I'm gonna go out again and just go swim around a little bit and place one beacon at the entrance of the Lost River here. Not Lost River, the lava cave here. And I'm gonna do that. Actually, we have that, don't we? It's called the Shiny Happy Tree. That's the one. I'm gonna bring that beacon slightly further over to the entrance so that we have a fixed point into which we can go. And then I'm going to come back, and both my oxygen tanks are fully charged up. That's good. And then I'm going to come back, see where that actually is. There we go. That's where that is. And then we're going to go back to that thermal area that we found yesterday. Last episode. That was the technical description for the thing we found last time, more or less by complete fluke, was indeed a thermal energy plant, and that gives energy to many of these alien stations, some of which we've discovered, some of which we have not quite discovered yet. Daniel Zach, how you doing? Thank you so much for following and welcome to the stream. So I want to put a beacon there so that I know how to find that. Riker rules. How you doing? Thank you so much, both of you, for following. Case very awesome. How are you all? So nice to see you all. Welcome to Subnautica Saturday. Woo! Always nice about the coffee cup. I love it. So, come on. Will we find our way out of here before we die? I only died once today. Let's keep it that way. Remembering also that we have to go back. But it looks like this is all going to work out just fine. Yeah, he says, exactly. Yes, Rod, that is probably the way to go. And don't buy Cinema 4D. Oh, gel sack's always good. Let's grab one of those. Shiny Happy Tree. There it is. Do you know, at this rate we could literally swim all the way back to Jay's Crab Shack. Luckily, I don't think we really have to do that just yet. But oh, there we go. Another gel sack. More titanium to mine later. Shiny Happy Tree. Actually, we have enough beacons, don't we? We could just leave that beacon where it is. Yes, actually. Change my mind. Crazy dude's changed his mind. We're going to go and place one of our beacons that we have with us directly at the entrance to the kind of lava river. What do you call it? Lava castle is not quite the right term here, but at this beginning, and I'm telling you why I'm doing this, because this is kind of the last place that we can reach with our Cyclops. With Cyclops, my goodness, where is my brain at today? This is kind of the last place we can reach with our Seamoth. So, and rather than calling this Kevin Beacon, we're gonna call this actually, let's call it Kevin Beacon. There we go. Perfect. Kevin Beacon 6. That's the spirit, Rod. Great minds think alike. So now we're going to have to hurry to get back to the Cyclops. Come on, can we make it? Can we make it? Oh, Unreal Engine also has a hookup into Blender. That's cool. It's good to know. Yes, I'm really looking forward to playing with Unreal. Oops. It absolutely is. Brian, I'm interested to hear your experiences with iClone. How's that working for you? Did you just recently buy it? I just read that in passing earlier that you invested. Because really, what attracts me to all these game engines is really the real-time rendering. I'm just not into waiting 20 minutes to see a picture or several hours. I'd like for animations to be, coming out pretty much ASAP. I suppose that's where that really fits in, doesn't it? The whole iClone pipeline or let's just say the character creator thing, that's literally the missing link between DAS characters and game engines, I guess. Yeah, Christina, that is exactly what worries me about it as well. It's just so expensive, and it's just not something. Yeah, and unless you've got something to offset the cost against, some project that makes that money, it's a difficult thing to. SLF Destroyed Might, how you doing? Hello. Welcome to Subnautica Saturday. Do I get jump scared a lot? Yeah, not sure. How about you? Oh, wow. Steve, that's awesome. Very good. So look, Kevin Beacon is here. That means we need to go. Oh, wow. Is this a hurricane alert, did you say, Julia? Oh my goodness, maybe I should check the weather forecast here. Let's have a look.
Weather Service forecast for the Miami and Fort Lauderdale listening area.
Okay.
High wind current risk in effect until 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, mostly cloudy with slight chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Oh, sorry. Did I jump scare you with the applause there? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to scare you. I just wanted to say hello. Nice to see you here. So, I swam. In our last episode, I swam around here and found the entrance to that thermal plant, which is kind of up here somewhere. But of course, I can't remember where exactly that was. So I guess it's not here. It may have been further over here. And I literally just stumbled across it by fluke, and I want to just mark that entrance because, I want to go back there, man. We need to go back there, in fact. There's some things that we need to open with our purple tablets, and we just need to go back there. But for that, we need to remember where that is. Wow, this looks crazy creepy. I don't remember seeing that before. I have played this game before, you know. I just don't remember seeing that. I don't even remember what is up and what is down right now. Okay, that's down. Good. Found down. Whoop, getting toasty. Case Berry! How are you? Nice to see you. Looks like that was a round trip. Let's go catch some oxygen here. Have a coffee, all that. I am a YouTuber, yes. Well, I am on YouTube. I have a channel. Don't we all? So, if that was not the right way to go, maybe this is the right way to go. South. Let's go south. Let's go south. Oh, my favorite fish. That is him, maybe. I like the blue rays, the ones that we see in the Lost River, the blue glowing ones. Yeah, I do like those. I think they're my favorites. They're nice and peaceful. Actually, no. Hang on a minute. I think I'd have to say the peeper.
Definition of the word forest. The cardinal number that is the sum of 3 and 1. The word forest, 3 other definitions.
That is very clever, I have to say. That is very, very clever. Wow. Oh, was it up here? Man. We found it last time. We have it on tape. Do you remember where to go, Brian? Oh, by the way, did you know? Brian Cramer's fascinating sci-fi novel Flicker World is now available as an audiobook narrated by yours truly. You can get it from Amazon, Audible and iTunes. There's a link to a free sample in the description. Happy listening. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know because, you know, it's a good book. Brian and I are giving away a free copy, by the way, at the end of the stream. So if you're interested, hang around for that. It's a good read. It's a sci-fi novel. Brian's written that a couple of years ago. And we kind of came together through YouTube and decided this thing needs an audio version. And we just went ahead and did it. Whoa, okay. Hello. Oh, that's just double attack. That's just not for triple attack. What's going on here? Now this looks promising. This looks a little bit like that mountainous thing we found last time. Yeah, look at that. I think this is it. This is the entrance that we've been looking for. Hankering after, lusting after. There we go, this is it. And we're going to pop a beacon right here before any of these evil guys gets us. We do have one right there. Perfection. Bing. And this we're going to call, just for now, cave entrance. Or should we call it power
30
plant?
seconds.
Yeah, power plant. There we go. Power plant. Quickly change that oxygen tank. And while we're here, I'm just going to go back into this plant. Catch a breath. crazy kyanite. Well, we'll leave that for emergencies. That is not the way in. That is very cool. How are you getting these alerts, Julia? That's very exciting. There she is. There she is. Let's see if we can find that entrance. There we go. And we can breathe. If you didn't catch this in the last episode, this was kind of freaky to come across this. I knew it existed, but I didn't know we were so close. I was really looking for the lava castle, and I kind of came across this by accident. So we're now in somewhere where we can actually breathe, which is great. As soon as I go back out, this is the water again. And we've explored this thing last time. And there's some kind of crabby type robot walking around here, so that is happening. He, he didn't mean any harm. But this is something into which we should, have a look, because at the very end here you can see something that's kind of groovy, and we need one purple tablet for this. So I suppose let's make this our mission to go back and grab a purple tablet and, just take it in here. The other option we have is we can, rather than go back to Jay's crab shack and get it, we can also build ourselves one. That would mean we'd have to take the prawn suit into here, which is difficult through the entrance that we just came in. We could take it through the portal. So this is like a traveling portal. But from what I remember, I think all our purple tablets are either in the crab shack or on the sub. Don't actually remember now. Where are they? Do you remember? The purple tablets, do you remember if they were in the sub? I think so, right? Yeah, I think so too. Phase gate. That's the word for it. IGP, no, Daniel, I do not know IGP. What is that? Yeah, alright, that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? It could well be. Thank you for hosting my stream. I appreciate that. Very cool. So sub is this way. Yes, in Rod's hair locker. That may well be. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's go back. Hey, yes, that's a trend, my friends. That is very nice. Yes, we should host streams more often. Rod, very much appreciated. And I can never get enough of that little zombie guy walking around. I really like him. It's very cool. It looks like I'm aimlessly wandering around. I just had another thought that we also need something else, namely a second purple tablet to have a look at this. So we do actually need technically 2 purple tablets to get to whatever's at the back of this and to go to whatever's at the top there. So 2 purple tablets are needed. The good thing is we can Dreamlab. Excellent, excellent, thank you. The other thing, if we don't have enough graspable purple tablets, is that we can build one. I think we need ion cubes for that and something else. We shall figure it out. Okay, let's do this thing. Maybe I should check the local weather forecast just to make sure.
A tropical weather outlook issued at 7:20 p.m. For the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, the National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Hurricane Dorian, located a few hundred miles east of the northwestern Bahamas.
Dreamlab, that is hilarious. That's live, man. That's not just a GIF. That's live. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay? You're gonna tough it out like a true Floridian? My navigation 8 is just coming in handy. Where's that sub? Here's the sub. Daniel, no, I have no plans of streaming tomorrow. It may be a little bit difficult with the forthcoming Dorian dropping by. But you never know, there may well be spontaneous streams popping up every so often. Watch those emails. Yes, and a candle, right, Dreamlab? That's the spirit. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, bring us those purple tablets.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh, coffee. First thing we need to do, coffee. 2 purple tablets. Fantastic. Couldn't have timed that better with the music and everything. That's really cool. So those 2 things are going to open those little... Thank you, coffee machine. Could I have 2 more, please? Awesome. Those 2 things will open those gates for us, and that will probably, / hopefully, move the story forward, and we'll see what happens once we've done that. Oh, gel sacks. I think I'm going to keep the gel sacks, perhaps up here. Replace the tablets with some gel sacks. Awesome. Because they can turn into aerogels, I believe. And that's good for, you know, other things. Trekkie Patrick, how exciting! Ah! I love it when you guys do that. I love these GIFs. They're absolutely amazing. Very cool. There. Coffee. Awesome. Wasn't there also a thing, I don't know where that is, there is a thing that lets you charge up your batteries of the Cyclops with just hot things that are running by, and I don't think I've found the blueprint for that yet. That would be really handy to have, because I don't know how much more power we have here. Perhaps we'll check that. Not that I want to, you know, freak us out, but I do like the Subnautica music, yes. Thank you for asking. 2%. Well, it's because, you know, some of the leeches are leeching those bits and power out. But the good thing is whoops. Oh, what's happened? We have a few more charged up power cells. That is good to know. That one's dead. That one's got 9% left in it. Yeah, can't walk behind the tree. I should actually, you know, speaking of the... Oh my god, this is all empty. Let's just check that other power cell. Don't we have a couple more here? Power cell. Charge, charge, charge. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Whew. I was just, you know, getting flustered there. So, whew. We have more power. Oh my god, Patrick, don't remind me. The double ending of Subnautica and how interesting it just came. You know, I didn't know it was gonna happen that way. My mom actually watched the stream back and she said, "Oh no, abduction is finished. What are we gonna do now?" And I said, "Yeah, that's, you know, we didn't even know it was gonna finish. It just happened that way." So spontaneous. Power plant. That's it. Perfect. Ah, what would we do without those beacons? Let's check that weather forecast one more time.
The marine forecast, hurricane conditions possible. Showers likely and chance of thunderstorms. Monday night, hurricane conditions possible. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday, hurricane conditions possible.
We get it. Hurricane conditions possible. Yes, we get it. Damn. Well, Rod, unless, of course, we find another game. Which I'm sure we'll find. I'm sure we'll find that. Give us a few weeks. Let's get this hurricane out of the way, and we'll see what happens afterwards. Hurricane Mondays, as they shall be known as from now on. Yeah, I'm gonna go zap myself into here. Ow. Hey, yes. This guy is evil. I really don't like him. He doesn't like me. Ugh. No one down here likes me. Dude, you can't be in here. Whoever you are, you cannot be in here. Ah, there we go. Oh my god, this is stressful. Donut lover! How are you? Welcome to Subnautica Saturday. Ooh, entrance right here. Ah. Ooh. Oh, Joe, that's really nice to say. That's so nice of you to say. I'm just regaining some of my creativity, and I'm sure I'll be back for season 2 of the 3D shenanigans at one point. But for now, I need a break and, you know, get my life back on track. Insert purple tablets into this thing. Ooh. Now, what's in this mystical chamber here? Perhaps we'll... Whoops. That's jumping, so I can jump in here. That's good. That's the button to take a screenshot. In abduction, it was the Y. All that thought of abduction was making me think of... Think of that. I say, old boy. Interesting. It's Daniel. It is the real weather. It's just it's a little bit delayed. I recorded that yesterday evening. It's the NOAA weather radio, a free-to-air service here in the United States.
New blueprint acquired.
You can reach that nationwide, and they have about 5 frequencies, and each region has their own kind of weather forecast type service. Tells you anything about what's happening there. Data downloads, calls and clues? No. Where would that blue tablet be? Vehicles, power, equipment maybe? Habitat installations? No. Power? Data downloads? No, it's got to be alien something. Alien data, there we go. Artifacts? No. Scan data? Yes. Orange tablet, purple tablet, blue tablet, there we go. Smooth and cold with a blue light which illuminates an alien symbol resembling an uppercase H. While it is likely these devices served in part as security clearance for whoever constructed them, their size suggests some additional purpose, such as personal computers. Whatever the case, the technology is far beyond humanity's own. Yes. Daniel, we live in Miami Beach, Florida. So, Hurricane County, y'all. Okay, so it looks like, oh look at it, this is one of these sentry type robots here. Very cool. Woo. Oh. Donut Lover. Yes, it is scary when you play on your own and in the dark. And a friend of mine, Jason, he just got himself a new VR headset, and you can play Subnautica in VR, and that must be seriously criminal. It does help to watch the streams and just get acquainted for what could happen to you. If you're scared, I mean, that's part of the fun, but if you're too scared, never forget it's just a game, and you can just turn away and say, hey, I need a bit of a break here. It's a great game if you follow the story. Yeah, just don't get too scared. Unless you like getting scared. Get Gaming, thank you so much for following. And welcome to Subnautica Saturday. We're just about to embark on the crazy hidden chamber here. Let's see what happens behind this door. Oh, they don't? Oh, thank you so much for letting me know, Christina. I'll look into that. I think Patrick tried it the other day. He also had problems. We're scared of Subnautica. Donut Lover is a little scared of Subnautica when he plays by himself, and I can appreciate that. It is one of those things. Get a co-pilot, get a buddy in, play together. That's a good idea. Or hang out with us. We'll insert that purple tablet anytime. Oh my god, in the dark with headphones on. So, what do we make of this? I guess this all looks a little bit dangerous, doesn't it? Let me take a screenshot of this. Yeah, especially when that's this green. Yeah, that. I want to take a screenshot of that when the thing goes bzzzt. I hope I caught it. Yes, I think I caught that one. Yeah, scan this. Alien thermal plant. Ohio, oh okay. We have friends in Ohio. In Westerville, I believe. Was it Westerville? Westerville, yes. So we've just been there last year. Very cool, nice. I like Tim Hortons, kind of wish we had that here. The double-double, absolutely. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at, check it out, 90% efficiency. Woo! Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Just in case we thought perhaps we can switch this thing off to switch off that thing that shoots down rescue parties or lets us escape the planet, shutting this thermal alien plant off is not the way to go. Ooh, excellent. Thank you, Brian. There's also that alien robot that we scanned, but I don't think we've looked at this yet. This little crawly thing here. This device is of alien origin, naturally, although its design is relatively simple. Purpose, its low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to its designers, suggesting it was intended more to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. Yeah, it didn't do a good job doing that. I think it tried, but we just, pulled our knife out and then ran away, I think. Design. Despite its simple design, this construction is quite elegant in its minimalism. 4 electromagnetic legs allow it to traverse floors, walls, and ceilings with reasonable speed and appear to be replaceable. Internally, there are few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. A rechargeable, ion-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. Assessment, immobilize, and return to Altera for mutual profit. Well, it's not all about profit, is it? So I'm just stepping into the middle of this thing. That's also a good screenshot here. There. Data terminal. Okay, let's do this.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ah, primary alien facility located, updated.
Location updated.
Oh yeah,
Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Ah, 1,400 meters deep. So that is just around the corner here, which is of course the lava castle. I do like the lighting effects here, so as you step further, the floor begins to illuminate, and as you step back, it just goes off again. That is kind of cool, isn't it? You should have that sort of sound. Those sparks do look creepy, I must say. More data to download. Oh, and these things, they move too? These things in the ceiling here, they're just going... Ooh, crazy. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Oh, that was a classic, Julia. Yes, thank you for sharing. That is very, very nice. That was a good clip. Worthy of a highlight. Thermal data. Was it blueprints? Yes, blueprints. There we go. This was interesting because we've just been given... Or was it equipment, maybe? We've just been given the blueprint to make lithium-ion batteries. So that's cool. You'd imagine it's under power, but I haven't found it here. There we go, I think this is it. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power, so these green cubes that we found. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it has been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. So that is really good news. So that means we can upgrade our regular power cells as well as batteries to ion variations, and they last about 6 times longer than the regular counterparts. Also take about 6 times longer to charge, but I think it's well worth doing to special things like the lamp that kind of constantly runs out. We do have one of those already, more or less by fluke, because we found a time capsule, and one of the people who left that time capsule had that in them. So there was one, I think a repair tool or something, that had a lithium ion battery in it. So very, very cool. That's what we need really, isn't it? Lithium ion batteries with ion cubes in it. See what we can do here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Fossil data. Oh, okay. Alien data. Where would that be now? Scan data. Data downloads. artifacts. Alien data terminal, that wasn't it. Fauna reproductive data, there we go, that could be it. The aliens discovered the life forms on this planet have just one sex. They observed local organisms engaging in asexual reproduction. All healthy individuals tested were capable of egg laying. Eggs usually require genetic material from another of the species. In rare case, only one parent was required, with evolutionary mutation introduced by the effects of the environment itself. Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. Ah. Oh, this is the fossil data we just downloaded. Okay, cool. So the fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility, it has been possible to extrapolate a number of key trends. Genetic divergence. The aliens recorded data on indigenous organic remains originating between 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. The life forms on record feature an unusually low overlap with these encountered so far on planet 4546b. Extinction event, interesting. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contain 300% higher concentrations of organic remains than the soil average. Data supports a mass extinction event, killing off a majority of species and forcing rapid adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Yes, the turtle nests. They were cute. We saw them hatch once, actually many years ago. There was a team of people on the beach that were helping the little turtles come out of the nest. That was very cute. And they were gonna just dig out the eggs and make sure they're gonna release them in the evening, because otherwise predators like, seagulls, evil seagulls, they would just go and eat them. And they wanted to prevent that from happening. So luckily they've released a couple just for us to see how it works, and we made sure we protected them. And it's so cute to look at that. They literally run into the water. As if there's no tomorrow. Run? No, actually, I personally don't know how to run. I don't think that is possible in this game. I've tried. Oh no, there we go. Ha! I've just tried that. Hey, thank you so much, Donut Lover. I didn't know I could do that. Let me try again. It's kind of badly mapped on my controller, so perhaps I should map that differently. Hey, fantastic! I can run in Subnautica as well. I had no idea. That is very cool. Sometimes nice to take in the scenery nice and slow here. Okay, we've done everything there is to do in the thermal facility. Let's go back to our trusty sub. Because we have that blue tablet. I believe, I'm not entirely sure if I remember this correctly, but I believe that blue tablet is needed so that we can access the Larva castle. Am I on the right way here? Power plant, that's where we need to go. Somehow. Camia 11! Woo! Welcome to Subnautica Saturday, where we're trying to get out of this labyrinth of lava things. Maybe this was just simply the wrong entrance. Maybe I'll try another one. Oh no, here. This should get us there. Perfect. Yeah, I'd like to just stay. It's nice and safe. We've got a little robot to play with. What's not to like? Got all the energy we could possibly use. Yeah, I wonder if that was just the wrong cave. Should I put another beacon into how we actually get out of here? I mean, I know the entrance to this cave, but where do we need to go into so that we can find the right one? Oh, this wasn't it, was it? Logic would dictate it's kind of this way. I'm gonna take another breath while I'm here. The game is great, thank you for asking. Oh, dude, you cannot come in here, you know that, right? Okay, so that happens when I enter this thing from the top. I do fall down and I do get damaged. Okay, good to know. Yes, Reapers are scary beings, absolutely. Run or swim fast. That's what we did. Yes, did I not do that? Let's just go back and quickly make sure the other oxygen tank is filled up as well. I don't want to run out of oxygen here. That would be terrible. There. Yeah, cool. That's all. They're both full. Okay. Everyone, stay calm. Stay calm. Let's try to go back to the sub. We've tried this before. We were successful. Why shouldn't we be successful again? It was in here somehow. But this wasn't it. It's gotta be this then.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, you and your fluid intake. Come on. I always get tricked by these things. By these loops and spirals. Yes, come on. Whew. Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, if the warper doesn't get us first. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. I need to sit down. Oh, I need calming music. Yes, like calming, happy music. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Well, Donut Lover, absolutely, yes, you need to go to the Aurora, and there are a lot of Reapers, but if you approach it on a kind of direct course at the back where you need to go in, if you look at the Aurora from your life pod, it's kind of in the left. And if you go there quickly with the sea moth, then you don't have to worry about the Reaper so much. You can outrun them, and you can just quickly run on that. Pick up some health packs. Make sure you have some of those. The little bug in the game here. There.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes, health packs are important because there's a lot of these creepy crawly things, so have your knife at the ready. And bring the lead suit too. Ah, there we go. Do you know there is actually a video on my channel if you want to watch that episode where we boarded the Aurora? That wasn't so long ago. Yes, that shows you how we did it, and I don't think we encountered the Reaper at that point. So that's good to know. Ah, that was nice. Oh, was that the link? Thank you so much, Julia. Very good. Oh, I need to look at some calming pictures of the crab shack. Calming coppers, giving me copper. I love how you did the Saturday 4 p.m. EST. That is very, very cool, Patrick. Very, very exciting. Yes, and did you know Brian Cramer's fascinating sci-fi novel Flicker World is now available as an audiobook narrated by yours truly. You can get it from Amazon, Audible, and iTunes. There's a link to a free sample in the description. Happy listening. Just in case you didn't know, I thought, always good to point people in the right direction of good stuff. So, we can do one of two things now. We can go and head over to find the lava castle. That's one option that we have. Or the other option that we have is perhaps... No, actually, that's a good idea. We're halfway there. The other option that we have is to build this thing that gets us the shield generator, for which we need polyaniline and a wiring kit. We also need to charge up our batteries. So I think perhaps we should go and navigate back to Jay's crab shack, charge up the batteries there. What do you think? Is that a cool idea? Or shall we go and charge up the batteries at our main base in the safe shallows? What do you think? I take votes. And welcome aboard Kicking Camel, by the way. Woo! Very cool. Yes, I think power is going to be a bit of an issue here for us. So we have to go back to Jay's Crab Shack. We could do this by just packing up the power cells and swimming there, leaving the sub here. That is a possibility. We could do that. We just take these empty cells. Oh, not this one particularly, but this one here. Take that out. I believe these other two as well. And we can just go swim there, or we can swim through the portal and then go to our safe shallows base. Don't I love us say safe shallows? Anyone else? Julia, what do you think? Brian, Christina, what do you think? Safe shallows? Or should we go to Jay's Crab Shack to charge up the batteries? Because these are all empty, aren't they? Yeah, empty. Cool. Ah, coffee. Excellent. Rod, what do you think? Christina says Crab Shack. One vote for Crab Shack, one vote for Safe Shallows. Safe Shallows is kind of cool because we'll go through the teleportation portal. Ah, Crab Shack wins. Okay, the Crab Shack it is. And then, of course, the next question is, are we going there by sub or are we swimming there? The Love Shack. Kevin Beacon. Yes, that's where we need to go. We can maybe go halfway with the sub. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll go halfway with the sub, with the last remaining energy that we have, and then we go and... Yeah! Last remaining energy we have. Do you remember where I parked my Seamoth? Is that at the Crab Shack, or is that at the... Love Boat or Love Shack? Both. Let's look through a camera while we swim. Oh my god, that's creepy. There we go, that's cool. The conning tower. Are we going the right way? Oh yes, there we go. Kevin Beacon, that's where we need to go. Quick right here. Juice 1, how you doing? Let's go charge up our power cells. Perhaps even turn some of them into ion power cells. Whoa, that would be an adventure. If we have enough ion cubes, I think we have. That might be cool. And they would, of course, be at the Crab Shack. So yes, let's do that. Crab Shack it is. Azurcat! Thank you for following! And thank you, Cyclops, for following too. Very nice. Jay's Crab Shack, just, to take a little bit of the confusion out of it, that is just what we named the base that is somewhere by the abandoned Dagazi habitat. So we've got a base there, and there's some goodies, including a power cell charger, which we do need. So we're going to go and go there and charge up our batteries. Yeah, mess around with Subnautica, have fun. It is just such a cool game. I don't want it to end. Maybe when it's over, we're just going to play it again. We're just going to keep playing it every Saturday. There we go. So I remember it was a little bit tricky to navigate this thing through here. And I'm kind of confident I can probably swim the rest, and that may actually be faster if we do that. So I'm just going to go somewhere here, kind of here, just behind the blue curtain. Great, Hondo. I'll be another maybe half hour or so. If you're still streaming, I might host your stream. Might be cool. If anyone else wants to watch Subnautica for a bit longer after I'm done,
Engine powering
I might
down.
send some traffic down your way. Have fun. Okay, let's do this thing. Grab some coffee for the long journey. I've got most of the power cells already. This one, we're just gonna let this one roll. How many have I got? I've got 4. That's perfect. We can charge up 2 at a time, so I can leave this one here. And these ones here are already fully charged, these 3, so I don't take those with me. They'll stay here. I'm gonna leave a med kit here too, and maybe switch off the lights so that no one thinks they could do nasty things. Did I switch off the engine? Yes. Good. Okay, go. That's right, Brian. Let's get together there. Okay. Last one closes the door. That's it. We could actually take... We could take the prawn suit, couldn't we? Let's not take the prawn suit. Let's just get there. Oh yes, creepy noises. That's what we're all about. Because I'm thinking next time we could just basically go here with the sea moth. That's Kevin Beacon over there. Hello Kevin, how you doing? That's what he looks like close up. Kevin Beacon 6. Now these graphics are kind of stunning coming up here around the corner and throughout that Lost River scene. Very, very nice. Power plant, shiny happy tree. I think we need to focus on a few different... Jay's Crab Shack, that's where we want to go. We also don't want to see the power plant right now. Kevin Beacon is what we want to see. Shiny happy tree, I don't think we need to see that for now. I'd love to hear that remix. That sounds really cool. These guys are so harmless. Crab Shack is 1400 meters away. Oh my goodness. Will we be able to make that? Am I nuts? What was I thinking? Do you know how long it takes us to get there? This is not the way, of course. I just thought, I'll casually poke around here a little bit and see if there's anything else that we haven't quite discovered there last time. He looks a little evil. The acid jazz remix, I don't know about that. Of the Love Boat. Very cool. Hang on a minute, this is new. Same behavior as this other stuff. We approach it and then it starts lighting up green. Oh, this is interesting.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
You don't say. It does look collapsed.
30 seconds.
Well, this is actually worthy of
Detecting an
investigation.
alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Oh. Okay, so change of plans.
Oxygen.
I don't know if there is breathable oxygen in here. I really don't remember. But what I will do is I'll go back and grab the prawn suit to go here, because I think that should be possible for us to do that. That looks interesting. Whoa. New alien structure. So it should be possible to traverse this with the prawn suit. That should be cool. Should actually check if the prawn suit has enough power by itself, or if we need to pop a new power cell in there. That may have to happen. New alien structure, who would have known? That was totally not planned for today. Very cool. Just like last time, we just keep happening upon them. And Jay singing, yes. The Love Boat. Da-da-da-da. Instantly. YouTube copyright strike. Please, YouTube. It was just my rendition of the Love Boat. Here's Kevin Beacon, round the corner. Here's our sub. So I'm going to try and bring the sub up so that we don't drop the prawn suit halfway down here, because that'll be really difficult to bring it up through here. Let's see if we can do that. Cyclops, we're back!
Emergency power only.
Oh man,
Oxygen production offline.
that's not what we want to hear right now, is it? It's only been gone a couple of minutes. The coffee machine isn't working. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, one extra power cell coming out. See, if we didn't have our self-illuminating light boxes here, we wouldn't be able to find our way around. That's the one. Oxygen is already being produced. Light, however, needs to be switched on manually. There. Whoops. Wrong button there, excuse me. Oh. Oh my god. Whew. I need to sit down and change my oxygen tank. That's always the big thing. You run out of oxygen in one tank, you switch tanks, and then you forget to switch to the other one so that both of them are full again. Okay, let's do this nice and easy.
Powering up.
Through the blue mist. Casually up. Whoops. Yes, we do definitely appreciate your positivity, don't I, Lover? How far are you in the game? You still have to go to the Aurora, you said? That is actually a really, really cool trip, the whole Aurora thing. I really like that. There's so much to explore. Okay, Steve, have fun. Enjoy the breakfast. Drop by any time.
Engine powering down.
Okay. So, I'm thinking I'll switch the lights off again here. Oh, and did I actually empty the prawn suit? Yes, I did. Okay. Good stuff. Health 28%. Yes, let's fix that first. I'm seeing sparks and everything. That's just crazy. Vincent Lejeune, how you doing? Welcome to Subnautica Saturday, and thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Let's go repair that prawn suit quickly. And then we'll go check out that mysterious new alien construction that we just saw there. Oh, wow, look at that. Totally broken, that thing. Whew. So my plan is to go to this structure, leave Kevin Beacon and the sub behind. Here's the sub, here's Kevin Beacon. Hope I can still find my way around. Oh, do you know what? One thing I should do is maybe mark the location of that thing. What do you say? Yes, that is probably a great idea. So for that, let me just go and build another beacon. Speaking of beacons. I believe so. Yes, do you know, it must do, because we've been...
Systems online.
we've been in that really hot place, and he seemed to like it, Dreamlab. So yeah, I think it can. One of those. Kyanite, no, not kyanite. More copper. There we go. Bit of copper. There we go. Very, very good point. Yes, we may just find out. One beacon, please. Okay. I believe this is a relatively safe place, actually, for the sub. So at least there's no lava larvae here, because the lava larvae, they were sucking energy out of equipment that is electrically powered. So they basically sucked power out of the prawn suit and the sub. Oh look, this is fully charged. That's also fully charged. Yeah, good. Okay. Full speed ahead, Mr. Cohen. Okay, that's good. Yeah, the floating island, that was mysterious, wasn't it? I remember when we reached it, we were thinking, so what? I mean, now they give you access to food that way, so that's cool. But I found the floating island very confusing when we first got there, because we didn't know it was floating either. We thought there was one island in the game, and then later on we found out there was a second one. So that was interesting. So yeah, the prawn suit, I think you can definitely go into this here. Let's just find out. Yep, it can do that. Oh. What is this? Can we mine it? Should we mine it? Lithium! Don't mind if I do. Food farm. You see, this is I think this is one of the big positive things that came out of the floating island, that they give you access to replenishable food. Because that was just annoying. I remember in the first hours of the game that you constantly had to fish, and that took so much time fishing and making water. Yeah, it's really nice when those things are kind of sorted, so that you can go and get on with the game, really, get on with the story. I gotta tell you though, I must be absolutely honest with you, I didn't like Subnautica when I first started playing it. I thought it was very confusing for 2-3 hours, and I did hang in there because I thought, I've seen so many good things about it, and I thought there's got to be more to it than just hunting for fish and making sure I've got water sorted. And I'm glad I hung in there. But I think one of the things that I found odd and weird, and I guess now I love that about Subnautica, is that they gave you complete freedom to explore this thing by yourself. So it's not something where the game gives you direction as to what you should be doing next. They completely leave it up to you to find out what that is. And that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. So when I was new to the game, I really didn't like that, because I was thinking, well, at least point me in the right direction. Where do I need to go? And they do that very, very subtly. I feel like Mr. Driller over here. Hey, there's more lithium. Okay, who needs that much lithium? Tell you what, let's leave that lithium where it is. Just go to that alien station already. Which is this way. Oh yes, when you go to the Aurora, that's one other tip I can give you. Make sure you have the propulsion gun. Either of them will work, the upgraded and the non-upgraded version, they're both fine. I think one's called the repulsion gun and the other one is called the propulsion gun. But yeah, you need to have those in order to proceed. Now, did anyone pay attention which direction I went into. I think it was just east-ish. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. The Love Boat. Da-da-da-da. Now I've got this song in my head. Did you remember the station, Dreamlab? I completely forgot about it. Now that we're walking towards it, I do remember, yes, there was another one. I remember on my first playthrough I discovered this one before we even went to the lava castle, because we couldn't. Oh, you mean broken bowels, Brian? Say that 3 times fast. Broken bowels, Brian. That's not easy. I'm glad you like it. It is. I've had so much feedback that people were so afraid to listen to it because it's such a tough. It's just such tough matter, but it is all fairly presented fairly lightheartedly. So I'm glad you like it. I see we need to go over here. Oh yes, that one. And that was exactly this. The story. This is all true, by the way. This is all these stories are completely true. True. Julia has a small speaking part. Very good. So yes, Patrick, if you do want to hear Julia speak, you can buy the audiobook Broken Bowels, Tales of a Super Survivor, available from Amazon, Audible and iTunes, by the same narrator who did the other book. What's it called? Flicker World by Brian Cramer. Yes, I completely forgot about that. Yes, that was a really nice introduction. I'm glad we did it that way as well. Okay, station, where might your entrance be? How far did you get in the book so far? Yeah, it's like playing a video game twice, isn't it, Christina? It's I will, this will make you laugh. The other day, on my way to the doctor's office, that's kind of a journey across town, so it takes quite a while for me to get there. Oh, okay, right. I was thinking maybe I'll listen to something, I don't know, maybe music, maybe... Oh no, let's listen to Flicker World. So I listened to that. That was very nice. And that was, for me, that was an interesting experience as well, to listen to it again now that it's been released and finalized. And I'm glad we didn't make any changes, Brian. I'm really glad we left exactly as we said we were going to do it.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh yes, fluid intake. Man. Now? Yes, it can, can't it? Do you know, Donna Lover, we're kind of all over the place. We're in this old body. We're like, my God, over 40, man. But some of us are over 70. It's crazy. But
Vital signs stabilizing.
that's just a number, so we don't let that deter us. So you're very welcome. Yeah, I don't know, Rod. I'm still thinking there's got to be an entrance to this thing somewhere. It's not very forthcoming here with this, but hey. You know, that's a very good point, Christina. Yes, the audio version is a little bit lighter than when you read it. I mean, that's the part of the magic of every book that we read, that we can always interpret how this is meant. This is really how light-hearted or how serious is this meant to be. And although it was a very serious subject matter, it's also that audio version really also showed the approach that we all, I think, take to matters like that. Very true, Julia, very true. But you know, maybe there is no entrance. Could that be? Every nook and cranny looks like this thing isn't good. Oh, there we go. Hello, scanner symbol. Damaged cable. Oh yeah, let's have a look.
30 seconds.
Damaged anchor cable. These thick cables were designed to anchor the nearby facility to the surrounding cave walls. Damage to some of the cabling has resulted in the factory collapsing to the floor. Calculations suggest such damage would require an external percussive force of in excess of 300 pounds. Ha, just about. How do you lose your fear? You know, I don't think you will. The fear is going to stay with you, and you're going to have to learn to manage it. But maybe that could be a good challenge. This is scary enough, swimming around this ancient facility, isn't it? Ah! Is this the entrance we've all been looking for? I guess it is. But as I suspected, there's no breathable oxygen in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy my beacon. Zlazar! Hello, hello! Welcome back to Subnautica Saturday! Now, where's my prawn suit? I need to find my prawn suit, and pronto, it can't be that far away. Prawn suit? Prawn suit, there we go. Oh, there, look at that. We were so close already. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. No, 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 no. Just go. No, 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 no.
Welcome aboard.
Ah. Yeah. You teleport elsewhere, my friend. Yes, it is a crazy thing. We've just traversed, we've almost been to the Larva castle there, Lazar, and we're on our way back to recharge the batteries for the sub, and we came across this. I've just spent 20 minutes looking for this entrance that was literally 5 meters above me. Okay. Let's see if we can actually go and... could do with some food as well. Man. Now we'll have a quick look around.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah, you don't say. Let's grab that ion cube while we're here. So that has a very familiar feeling with all the other stations we've found here. That, I guess, does that require a purple tablet as well? Does that even still work? Purple tablet. Okay, we don't have one handy, but I think we may have one in the crab shack. And if not, we can always build one. Let's just plunder this thing. Ion cube. And then we really have to get going, or we have to fish. Actually, maybe we should do that. We know we need one purple tablet. And just to extensively look at what they've done here, perhaps we're going to do that next time on our way back to the sub. What do you think? That's probably better. Come on. Let's go to Jay's Crab Shack, charge up the batteries. We're running out of nourishment here. We've placed that beacon, so we know where that is next time. I'm going to give it a quick name here. What shall we call it? It's just alien facility, maybe? Fossil lab? Fossil lab. Thank you so much, Donut Lover. I like it. This is the fossil lab. Shall we give it a... Can we give it a color as well? Yeah, no. That's cool. Fossil lab it is. Thank you so much. Yeah, so how do you lose your fear? You can't. You have to deal with your fear. And you just have to find a way to...
Intake recommended.
To be able to play Subnautica without the fear getting in the way. Perhaps it's something you can enjoy instead. Is that an option? Where is Jay's Crab Shack? Crab Shack! Buddy! Let's go already! See if we can do the direct approach here. Oh, Warper Factory, you think? $1,200 meters, my goodness. We are far away. And we have to walk too. Ah, titanium. Wow. And lead. No, I wouldn't say that. I think, you know, when you're scared, that's real. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Maybe this... I don't know if there's an age restriction on this game. 11, yeah. Maybe that is young for a game like this. Do you know, I found I was watching the movie The Thing, like an old movie from the 80s, so... Nothing by today's standards, but I watched that when I was your age. I was 11. I was 10, 11. I was young, you know. And I shouldn't have watched it at that age. And that movie is still haunting me. And it sounds ridiculous because I'm 47, and I'm just scared to death of that movie. And it's because I don't want to remember, Patrick. And it is one of those things. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done it. And that is sometimes why they put age restrictions on these movies, that they say, hey, this movie is 18 or older, and we're not joking about this. But I don't actually know if Subnautica has an age restriction. Oh, okay, so that's good. So you are the alleged correct age to play the game. That's good to know. That's good to know. I say play it with a friend. I say don't play it alone. I think that's a good idea. Play it with a friend and share whatever's going on. Even if you do it online, you can privately stream via Discord, that's a possibility. And you just have a buddy with you and, you know, enjoy it together. Yeah, at least I was like way off with The Thing. The Thing is definitely 18 plus, and I watched that literally almost a decade too early. Don't watch it. I can't watch it to this day.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Oh, yeah, speaking of fear, this guy, Brian printed him, we've killed him, and now he's coming back to haunt us. This is not the best moment. Where is the crab shack, man? It's here. Gone in the wrong direction again? I was gonna go just straight ahead over here. I don't think we'll get there at this rate. Right, okay. Walking takes too long. It's no, the 50s actually, the 50s was okay for me. I didn't know it was a remake of the 50s version. No, I mean the 80s version. But in the ice station with, what's his name? Snake Plissken. He was a different guy back then, wasn't he? They made a prequel as well? Oh, what's the 80s version? That was a prequel, was it? Ah, right, see? I'm learning all these new things. Maybe one day I will actually tackle watching that movie again. Escape from New York was the prequel to The Thing. Gotcha. It's all the same narrative, you know. So many exciting things we find here, but must not get distracted because I'll die when I do that. So yeah, so that's a wall. I guess we don't go here. Now that would be very nutritious, wouldn't it? You see, exactly. Julia has the same thing with another movie. That's just, you know, ugh. Some things just freak us out. Do you know what? I'm never going to make it to Jay's Crab Shack. This is terrible. I don't know why I can't get my bearings right here. This is really terrible. I want to go back to the sub because there's something to eat on the sub. And I'm going to eat and I'm going to try this thing again. Man, I think I can find my way from the sub. I'm starving. We're nowhere near there yet, Brian. No problem, Donut Lover. You do that. Minecraft is much less scary. And you know, the other thing, remember, this game isn't going to run away. So if in a few years' time you do think you want to pick it up again, because it is a fascinating game,
Seek fluid intake.
it'll be there for you. Thanks for watching and enjoy Minecraft. Right, Patrick, thank you for letting me know. I had no idea.
30 seconds.
Oh man, with the oxygen, and then there's this, and then there's that, and now I'm burning my behind off, and I think this is one thing that they've really done well in this game too. You do get this sensation of not quite making it, and running out of oxygen, out of food, out of everything, and you can't go, and this is all...
Welcome aboard.
It's a very stressful game.
All systems online.
With my last breath, give me some coffee. No, don't. I'm just gonna pick some fruit. Come on, give me lantern tree.
Vital signs stabilizing. Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
fruit, coffee. Man, lantern tree, how I've missed you. If it wasn't for all of you, I'd be scared playing this game. So thanks for hanging in there, everyone. That's really, really nice of you. Ah. Oh. Did you know Flickr World is now available as an audiobook? And we are still giving away that free copy, by the way. Just as soon as we get to the Crab Shack. Man. Fill up that oxygen tank. Okay. Taking a deep breath here. And... that's how far the prawn suit is away. Look at that. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Christina. Do you know the narrator? He's a good guy. Do you know, I had something similar that was less extreme, that was not about the Tales of the Unexpected, it was the Thriller, the British version Thriller. It's a very similar style, also made during a similar kind of time. British television, it was on German TV at about midnight, usually around midnight in the 80s. Do you remember that, Christina? The one with The Office, oh my god. That was super scary. There was one episode with Helen Mirren. Oh my god, creepy. Right, yeah, this is the correct way. Oh my god, Poltergeist was another good one, yeah. They really knew how to scare you back in those days with very limited CGI. Oh yeah, none. That's right. Today it's, oh yeah, let's do it in the post. Let's shoot everything green screen and do everything else in the post. In fact, post, let's just go and make the actors in that studio and just, you know, don't even hire actors. Maybe they can have narration parts. No, forget that. Let's just do text-to-speech type things. It's been ages since I saw that movie. I haven't seen that one either, Blair Witch. Isn't it funny that we all have different types of movies? They're all, some of us can watch the thing and go, hey, pff, very funny. And others just go, I can't even, it's just like crazy. We all have that with certain types of movies. "300 meters, come on, we can make it, we can make it." He says, not really knowing where else to go. Oh, there it is. That was actually very straightforward.
30 seconds.
Oh, here we go. Jay's Crab Shack. Where's the entrance, man? Seamoth, how you doing? Oh, wow. We've made it. Oh. I gotta sit down. Oh my goodness. We've made it. Huh. That's odd. Thank you for sharing that with us. You know that's odd, right? Do you know, I tell you, there was one program, I don't know if I'm sure you had something similar in the UK and the US. It was called, the German title was Aktenzeichen XY ungelöst. I know, it's a handful. But what it means is basically there were real crimes committed by real people, and the population was encouraged to help find the evildoers, essentially. So what happened was they reenacted some of these crimes with, unknown German actors, and they just filmed it super creepy kind of documentary style. And oh my god, that freaked me out as a child. That was just so scary. Is it? Oh my god. With Ganoven Ede, is he still doing it? Not the same presenter, right? I remember his daughter was taking over at one point. And it was not just German TV, it was also in Austria and Switzerland, so the whole German-speaking countries, because some people fled Germany over to Austria, or some crimes were committed in Switzerland and they fled into Austria and something like that. It's crazy stuff, so it's really, really good series. And they had these people manning the phones type thing, saying, oh yeah, this guy, is 6'5", brown mustache, wears a light overcoat, drinking Pepsi, and he's raping women. And so that aired at about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then at 11:30 they would go do this second piece to the show, and they would tell you the viewers' responses. Oh yeah, we've got 10 calls from Austria, and they all said they spotted the guy at that and that gas station. Oh my god, it was crazy. It was creepy. It's very entertaining though, but creepy. A little like Crime Watch, you're absolutely right. So there, this is charging up. This is why we're actually here. Insufficient power, yeah, okay, this is putting a huge drain on the charger and on our bioreactor. Poor cameras hanging out there. So while this is charging up, the other thing I wanted to quickly check is how do we make an ion battery? Because I think our regular fabricator can do that. Let's do that. And then, of course, it's time for the big giveaway. Things unpowered? Man, that's just, Oh, yeah, so he can't make enough power to charge up those batteries and do this. Even though he's full, there's only so much he can produce. Okay, fine. Well, it's all going steady here, steady. So let's have a look if we can use the blueprints database to let us show how do you make an ion power cell. So remember, batteries, so we have two new things in our ion batteries and ion power cells. And there's a difference in them. So ion batteries are the ones that power my tools, like the repair tool, the habitat builder, the scanner, and the little thing I'm driving here. Those are ion batteries. But these things here, ion power cells, those are the ones that go into the sub. So I could create, I see this is what I need then. I need 2 ion batteries and then some silicone rubber, and then I can turn that into an ion power cell. Now that'll be difficult because for that I need an ion cube, gold and silver. Interesting. So I could do that. And then with a bit of silicone rubber, I could build that. I don't even know if we have silicone rubber anywhere. That is made out of creepvine. Ah, that's empty, is it? Yeah, empty. Maybe it's in the front here. So that looks like something we could perhaps tackle next time. Oh, there we go. Ion cubes. Very cool. So I think I want to take those with me because that kind of cuttlefish egg is we can leave that here. That's empty already, and that is What we got in here? Ah, water and fiber mesh. Water, good. Let's grab that extra bottle of water or two. That's cool. Well, I think perhaps that's it for today. And we're going to go and do the rest of what we said we're going to do next time. So I say I'm going to go sit down here, save the game quickly, and are we ready for the big giveaway, everyone? I should really have something like a drum roll, but I don't. I've got something else though. It's this.
To the end of nothingness.
That's cool. That's kind of the drum roll. And I guess, we've got quite a few viewers still, so this is all exciting. Let's give away a copy of that amazing audiobook. This one here. Brian Cramer's fascinating sci-fi novel Flicker World is now available as an audiobook, narrated by yours truly. You can get it from Amazon, Audible, and iTunes. There's a link to a free sample in the description. Happy listening. Or, of course, if you stay tuned, then you could be the lucky person who gets a free copy. So let's do this thing. I'm going to go over here and call give away, and we'll see what happens here. Brian, do you have a code handy that you can whisper to the winning party? Come on, this is going to be super, super exciting. Perhaps we need some music actually to accompany us here. That's going to be exciting. Okay, here's the giveaway. Here comes. All right, giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo, come on, bring it on. Joe Shelley won the giveaway. How exciting! Joe, congratulations. That is super, super awesome. So Brian, /whisper, and then paste the code in, /whisper at Joe Shelley, and then you paste the code in, and then Joe will get the free copy. That is really, really cool. That's awesome. That is just awesome. I love it when that happens. So congratulations. Bring her in, Joe! Come on! It is a very good audiobook, absolutely. It's very entertaining. Since you're a fan of both me and Brian, it'll be awesome. My friends, thank you so much for watching. I think we're going to pick this up just where we left it off here next Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope Julia and I are going to be very safe during the hurricane. I hope you all are also going to be safe. Dreamlab, for example, one of those things. I hope we're all going to stick together. I hope none of us loses power or water or aircon or any of these other things, mobile phone data networks and that, very, very exciting. Thank you, Dreamlab, and have fun with World of Warcraft. Hopefully we're all going to be congregating here once again next Saturday. My friends, take very good care. Bye-bye. God bless you all.
I'll get you next time, Jay.